It's time to shout out to C-Rax and Team Samurai X on YouTube. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I love that shit. Anyway, back to YouTube. Back to One Piece. Chapter 1137. Introducing Shamrock. First of all, I didn't see this. I think Sai pointed this out. The bunny ears, they do not have Kaido, the beast. They don't have the beast pirates get up, the little horn things. They have who's bunny ears or cat ears. I'm sorry, bunny ears. What? This is interesting. This could be a resurgence of the Kaido pirates. Please God, please God. I remember Mojo's theory about the Kaido pirates all awakening, and then it was going to be a Wano Part 2, and then the strong. That was a good theory. That was good fan fiction. That seemed pretty real. Moj brought me into YouTube, dog. That shit, I really wanted that Wano raid fail to happen. But Oda ran out of time. Anyway. Okay, it's interesting how Zoro says that it's broken in from the inside. We got them summoning. The summoning, you know, when we got the summoning, it's like somebody has to be there and then somebody summons them there. That chapter when he summoned those guys, that was like peak. That was one of the best chapters. Like seeing all those the huge summoning, that was crazy. That was one of the best things ever. But back to Elbaf, it's just something's just not adding up. It's like people are having theories that somebody's already there. The King Herald may not even be dead for real. He may even still be alive. Somebody has to summon them. Who summoned Shamrock and Goku or whatever the fuck her name is? You know, usually I'm not Mr. Theory Head. I just love reading the and not, you know, paying attention to what other people are saying. But it's hard. This time it's just the way he's just portraying, like, first of all, the king, the portrait of the king who died. Loki getting beat up this chapter, like, as the supposed bad guy. It's like, this story isn't that King Harold, people are saying King Harold's sword in his head is like the cause of his brain damage, which is a good theory, which is funny. This shit isn't adding up, you know? Usually I'm just like, whatever, let's just no, Oda he's not exactly, you know, for the casual reader, he's not exactly saying, okay, here's a mystery, something's wrong here, you know. This is just like common sense. We've read One Piece. Stuff just doesn't make sense, you know. Why Loki is just chained up, and it's like, why freaking Luffy was just asking if Loki's a good guy. He's obviously a neutral, black and gray, but it's a mystery, and it's so cool how like I said before, Oda's not even presenting it as a mystery. He's just like, here's facts right now, and like the smart reader has to like point out like the shit, like some of the portrayals, some of this shit it just seems funky. The fight between King Harold and Loki, like, you know, the destruction and all that, some of this shit is presented as like known fact, like this just happened, like Loki did all this stuff in the past. Loki burned villages down. There was a curse when Loki was born. It was foretold. This was just going to happen. It's like, what? It's like, who, where does prophecy come from? You know, he isn't presenting it like a mystery. It's still just like, I don't want to believe this for some reason. I don't want to believe that Loki's a bad guy. Maybe it's because of his design. Maybe it's because he's chained up. No, it's just, I don't know. We have to wait. We have to wait for more chapters. I think One Piece fan base is absolutely correct on like speculating that something's very fishy here. King Harold's portrait. We can't judge a book by its cover. He looks like Kaido. Literally, people are saying that like he could be because like he ripped out his horns. And then like, yeah, he presents so many facts. Like the dude rips out his horns, and that's some real stuff. Like So who could have ripped out his horns for him? Like, I don't know. Because he looks like a bad guy. But at the end of the day, it's just, you can't, like I said before, you can't judge a book by its cover. He could just be a good guy. Is Loki a bad guy? Is this all this shit true? No, it can't be, right? There has to be some, I don't know. There are some differences with the TCB scans and the Viz translations. In the TCB scans, it makes it look like Oda's kind of comparing Zoro and Roto as like first mates, as like with the same ambition. When Zoro's like downplaying Roto's like ambition and like him like in his status and stuff. But in the Viz, it's his in the Viz, the translation is actually completely different. It's just different. It's almost a different language. In the Viz, it says, so you can be reasonable after all, kind of boring. It's like, that's not even, when I'm reading that, it's like, I don't even think he's comparing Zoro to Roto at all there, The TCB scans, power scaling, which is the weirdest fucking shit ever. It's like, I don't want to read, I don't want to read these guys anymore, because I'm not sure if English was their first language. I'm not sure if like they can properly, if they have the grammatic skills to like actually like translate this shit. Like your power scaling and in the Viz is like, I told you already, I can't move. It doesn't change our question. In the TCB scans, it says I can't move. It wouldn't change a thing. It's like it's just stupid, dog. It's fucking weird and stupid. It's just the dumbest thing. But that's why it made me time to just let these niggas go. Just wait for the Viz. I'm saying that now, but when the TCB scans out on Wednesday and Thursday, that's the me. But yeah, I'm not taking it as gospel, bro. That's just pretty crazy how people just say, oh, the scans are out, this is it. It's like, no, how about we just wait until like Sunday? Until the shit comes out, so we give our actual take, so we can Gonku's ability, I hopefully that's her name. I didn't really understand it. I had to wait for the Viz again. It's like I thought the arrow went through Loki's face, but obviously that's not the case. Basically, the arrow is kind of dumb. It's kind of stupid. The arrows give her ability to do some shit, like she can grow legs and do what, I don't know. Like, what is even the point of like growing? Okay, to kick Loki, I suppose, because he actually kicks him, and it's not the arrows. It's like, and it's not Loki. May be using hockey, I suppose, but it's not the arrows. He may just be like seeing the literal arrows in his face, like like Fujitora. Okay, there's this arrow coming here, there's arrow coming there, and then there's a kick, and then there's an uppercut. I don't know. It's like the fruit isn't that special. It's cool. It's cool looking, so, sort of. The black stuff, the emu black stuff on the ground, it's like, it's interesting, but it's kind of stupid too. Not stupid. It's creative. It is creative. But the arrow is, he better do he better do something else with it. Because she's just gliding on it, and he kicked him. That's silly. That's not hype. That's not hype at all. Her design is hype. That's not hype. I love Loki, how he like denies her for the final time. Google asks us, he's like, yeah, and his tongue is out. That was the best. That was probably one of the best like scenes in the entire chapter. In the finality of the chapter, Shamrock. This is interesting because we power scaling now. Yonko, you know what I'm saying? Shanks. And Shanks is twin, literally. It's like, if we are power scaling and we are, comparing, this has to, I don't know. But this character being here is a problem. He's calling in the other freaking Mary Joa. Like, it's him being the leader of the Holy Knights one. It's a lot. Because he's calling in people now to take over everything. Straw Hats are literally there. They have to know that. People are saying that on Cole's stream, one of his tier 3 guys brought up something that could be a God's Valley 2.0. Dragons there. Maybe the Marines may come. Somebody else, Blackbeard could come. Who knows? Probably not. That's probably not going to happen. But we are kind of getting something like that. We could get Kid back. Kid's still underwater. Big Mom. Big Mom. Is there anything I missed? Is there anything I missed in this chapter? I don't think so. This is a very good chapter. I really did a live stream about it. So I'm zipping through this shit. Oda does say that the people of Elbaf, the warriors of Elbaf, conquered the New World before in the past. And it seems that like, even like King Harold, everybody knows, like Oda's playing up the giants. Like these giants are crazy. These giants are strong. And the giants, you know, if you see like an actual army, because we haven't seen all the giants, obviously. But like when we see like an actual like army of like giants, it's gonna be like pretty fun and like crazy. Because I can't wait to see the destruction and just how much stronger they are than like other people. Because Oda still has to portray that at the very least. Ro's backstory tied along with Hajudin's dream. I wonder how that's gonna play out towards the end. Because Oda likes happy endings. But at the same time, don't the Marines have to like win sometimes? There has to be some type of stakes in the story. There has to be some type of drama. Oda's probably gonna do a half and half. Like, wait a minute, but they're there to take over the whole entire country. How is there a half and half? Like, there is no half and half here. It's either one side wins and one side loses. Egghead was a half and half. All the Vegapunk survived, but they have their own Vegapunk and they have the island, which is destroyed. It was just kind of a half and half situation. This one, I don't know. Would people even pull up to Elbaf really? If the revolutionaries pulled up, we're like, how would that work? They would have welcomed them, right? Especially if like they're in distress. Big Mom, it's too much. It's too many. Oda can't write that. That's too many. He'd be lost, bro. Well, they're all in one place though, so it'd be easier if everybody just pulls up at once and it's just war. But what role would like Luffy play? What role would the Straw Hats play? Protecting it? Because they don't even know, Giants don't even know what they want to do. One Piece, man.